Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to be walking you through a short practice that I actually do every morning when I get up before I meditate. So often we think about exercise as like burning calories or gaining muscle, and I want you to think of movement as just a form of clearing out energy. So today we're just clearing out the energy. You can use this sequence in the morning when you first get up. You can use it in the middle of the afternoon or even in the evening, anytime that you feel like you need to just clear out some cobwebs, clear out some energy, and just start fresh. Okay, so go ahead and meet me on your mat if you're not already there. And before we begin, let's just take a moment just seated, just tuning in with our breath, just checking in with what it is that we need in this moment, why it is that you're returning to your mat. Just take a big breath in and open mouth, let it go. Let's do another one like that. Inhale. And open mouth, exhale. Letting it go. Okay, let's go ahead and begin. I start almost every single practice in child's pose. So go ahead and meet me there. You're just gonna bring your knees as wide as the mat, your big toes touch, and then let your head and your chest go ahead and just fall heavy against the mat. And just take a moment to just be here and just breathe. Then go ahead and take your fingers and spider crawl them to the top of the mat. Palms can be pushing down, or maybe even spider crawl your fingers, and just feel that energy pushing forward in the mat, and let your hips just sink a little bit lower. Take a big inhale and exhale, let it go. And on your next inhale, go ahead and spider crawl your fingers off of your mat over to the right side. And you can take your right hand behind you and your left arm reaching to the top of the mat. And go ahead and just take that beautiful side stretch here. You're really reaching your left hip down to the mat and feeling a nice opening across that whole left side of your body. And then go ahead, coming back to center, crossing over to the other side. Let's go ahead and walk your right fingertips to the top of the mat. Your left fingertips are now behind you. That right hip reaches down towards the mat, feeling a nice opening in that right side of the body. This should feel good. Oh, I'm gonna try taking it a little deeper today. All right, and coming back to center, meet me on all fours, coming up. Let's go ahead and move through some cat-cow breathing. So as you inhale, go ahead and drop your belly down to the mat and take your gaze up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, you're gonna arch your spine, really articulating every vertebrae. Inhale, belly drops, gaze goes up. And as you exhale, your spine arches, and you look up towards your belly. Take a few more like that on your own and incorporate any movement that feels good to you. You can obviously see I'm rocking back and forth. Any organic movement that feels good here is welcome. You're just incorporating your movement with your breath. So your inhales, you're looking up, your exhales, you're looking down. All right, a few more just like that. And your next inhale, come back to neutral, and then go ahead, and this is a position I call sexy kitten. You're just gonna go ahead and rock your hips back and forth, side to side, just opening up those hip bones. Okay, and then coming into downward facing dog, walk up both of your palms just a few inches forward, tucking your toes underneath you and pushing your legs straight and your hips up towards the ceiling, coming into downward facing dog. Take a moment here to just breathe and pedal out your legs. This should feel good. Everything we're doing here this morning and today should just feel good in your body. So if it doesn't feel good, don't do it. Stay focused on your intention and focused on your breath. Okay, and let's go ahead this time as you inhale, go ahead and sweep your right foot forward all the way up to the ceiling. Take a really big stretch up. And then go ahead and bend that right knee. Let that right foot fall out to the side. You're just taking a beautiful stretch here. This should feel good. Then your next inhale, go ahead and straighten out both hip points. Straighten out that right leg. reach those toes 1 more inch up towards the ceiling, and then as you exhale, you're just gonna pull that right foot right in between your hands, dropping your left knee down to the mat, coming into a low lunge Anjaneyasana. If it's the first thing in the morning, I often have to just keep my hands right here on my knees, and you're just using your hands to just push down into your thigh to lift your heart up. This is a heart opener, so I want you to think about whatever you need to do to keep your heart nice and lifted in this position. If that feels good to you, I invite you to go ahead and sweep your arms up overhead. Maybe bring your palms together to touch if that feels good. Gaze goes up. All right, beautiful. And exhale, both hands come down on the inside of that right foot. You're gonna walk your right toes out just ever so slightly and take a nice gentle twist here. We're just kind of like opening up that front left hip, opening up that right something. And just you're twisting and you're breathing. All right. Coming back to center, go ahead and walk that foot right back into the center, untucking that left toe, bringing your right foot back to meet your left, coming back into downward facing dog. And again, just take a moment to pedal out anything you need to here. And go ahead and your next inhale and sweep that left leg nice and high, toes all the way to the ceiling. And then when you can't go any further, go ahead and bend that left knee. Let that left foot just fall out to the side. And your next inhale, go ahead and straighten that right leg 1 more time, 1 more inch higher, that left leg, and then exhale, stepping that foot through, pulling it through, dropping down to your right knee, coming into this low lunge once again. Hands can stay on that front left thigh, or maybe if you did so on the other side, you're gonna sweep your fingers up towards the ceiling, gaze can go up towards the palms. You're just breathing and lunging and opening your heart wherever you are at. You are doing great. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Let's bring those palms down to the inside of that left foot, toe heel that left toe out to the left side. You're just leaning into that right side. Just taking a nice gentle twist here. Just beginning to open up that spine with some of these gentle twists. All right, and coming back to center. Walk that front left toe back, untuck your right toe, sweep your left leg back to meet your right. We're coming back into downward facing dog. All right, and from here, we're gonna go ahead and look forward, and go ahead and walk your feet towards the top of the mat. Feet are hip width distance, and go ahead and take a forward fold here. If this feels too much on your hamstrings or too much on your back, you can go ahead and bend your knees. Any amount here is welcome. This should feel good. Again, you're doing whatever feels good to you here this morning. Fingertips can fall to the floor, and you can just kind of gently rock side to side. All right. A few more breaths here wherever you're at. All right. Bringing your toes together to touch. Take a big inhale. Exhale, let's fold 1 more time. This time as we inhale, we're sweeping our arms all the way up, coming up to a nice standing position, reaching your fingertips up towards the ceiling, and exhale, coming back to center. All right, and before we move on, just come back to that intention, come back to whatever brought you here today. Just take a moment to breathe. And if you're ready, go ahead and sweep your arms up towards the sky, looking up, gazing up, and as you exhale, folding forward. As you inhale, take a little halfway lift here, and exhale, go ahead and step your left foot all the way to the back of the mat. We are gonna come up into a high lunge position here. So just sweeping your fingertips up towards the ceiling. We're gonna go ahead and just move. We're gonna inhale, straighten that front right leg. And as you exhale, you are bending it, bending your arms, reaching your fingertips to the back of the space. Inhale, straightening. And exhale, we bend. 1 more like that. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, we bend. This time, take your left hand and place it on the inside of the right foot and sweep your right fingertips up towards the ceiling. Take another gentle twist here. Take a big breath in. And exhale, let it go. 1 more like that. Inhale. And exhale, letting it go. All right. Reaching both hands down around that front right foot. Go ahead and just step your left foot up to meet your right. And this time as you exhale, step your right foot to the back of the mat. Coming into this high lunge position, sweeping your arms up towards the ceiling. Go ahead and straighten that front left leg. We're gonna move once again. Exhale, bending that left knee, reaching our fingers back. Inhale, sweeping our fingers up, our heart up. And exhale, we're bending. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale, release. This time taking that right hand, placing it down the inside of that left foot, reaching our left fingertips up towards the ceiling, taking a nice big twist here, really waking up that spine, reaching back as far as you can with those left fingers. All right, and this time as you release, go ahead and bring your left hand down to meet your right, and we're gonna go ahead and walk our fingers towards the length of our mat. So we're doing a little quarter turn here. And your big toes are gonna be pointed in ever so slightly. Take a big inhale up on your fingertips, and as you exhale, we're just gonna forward fold. And again, this should feel good to you. If this is too much, you can stay up on fingertips. We're just folding and breathing and releasing. If this feels good, you can go ahead and take your fingers and spider crawl them in between your legs, back behind you, folding just a little deeper. All right, on your next inhale, walk your fingers back underneath your shoulders. Coming up halfway, take a big inhale. And this time as we exhale, we're gonna bend that right knee, coming down into a little squat, like an inner thigh stretch. Your left toes are reaching up towards the ceiling, and you can stay here on your fingers if that feels good to you. Or you can take your right hand, keeping it down on the ground, sweep your left arm open towards the ceiling. Take a nice twist here. I have so many low back issues, and this always feels so good on my back. If you would like, you can take that left arm and reach it over your ear. Take a beautiful big side stretch here. Ooh, feels so good. This is probably one of my very favorite postures. Go ahead and come back to center, up on your fingertips. Go ahead and bend that left knee, right toes facing up towards the ceiling. And once again, you can stay here on your fingers, or keeping your left hand down on the ground. Sweep your right fingertips up towards the ceiling. This should feel really nice on your QL. If you take this arm right over your head, you get this beautiful stretch in your low back. Feels so good to me. All right, one more like this. And exhale, release. Coming back to center, back up on your fingertips one more time. Take a big inhale and exhale. Let's just fold one more time. This time, interlace your fingers behind your back. Any grip will do. And just breathe and open up those shoulders. All right, go ahead and release that interlace. Palms right underneath your shoulders, push up halfway. Go ahead and spider crawl your fingers back to the top of your mat around that front left foot. Sweep your left foot to go ahead and come back to your right. We're in downward facing dog. From here, we're gonna go ahead and roll out into a high plank position. Take a big breath here. And exhale, lowering all the way down into our mat slowly. Untucking your toes. Let's come up to Sphinx position. So your elbows are right underneath your shoulders. Your forearms make the number 11, and you're just pushing down into the ground with your forearms and your palm, lifting your heart up. Take a moment to let your back just release here. This should feel good. All right, go ahead and release that. Place your palms right underneath your shoulders, and with your palms pushing down to the mat, roll your shoulder blades down your back, and then go ahead and push yourself up to Cobra position, lifting your heart up ever so gently. We're not forcing or pushing, just moving with ease and gentleness. Go ahead and lower all the way back down. Let's do that one more time. Rolling your shoulders down your back. Take a big inhale. Exhale, pushing up. This time, tucking those toes underneath you, pushing ourselves back into downward facing dog. Okay, from here, we're gonna come down onto our knees, and we're just gonna begin to just do some gentle back bending. We're gonna move slowly and cautiously as our backs are very gentle and need a little love. We're gonna go ahead and take a little bit of a baby camel here. So sitting on your heels, go ahead and interlace your fingers behind your back and take that interlace and reach your fingers down towards the mat. If that doesn't feel good, you can just stay here, but if you can, bring your fingers to touch the back of the mat, and if that feels good, go ahead and take your chin and look up towards the ceiling. Taking a nice heart opener here. All right, and as you inhale, your chin comes up, release the interlace, maybe take a few moments and small movements. Just gonna shake that out. And if that felt good, you are more than welcome to stay with that baby camel. If you would like to try a little more, you can go ahead and come up standing on your knees. Go ahead and place your hands directly on your sacrum, fingertips facing down. I like to have my toes tucked here for support. And you're gonna go ahead and just, from this position, lifting your heart up and then reaching your heart back. You can let your head fall back if that feels good. Reaching for the back of your heels if that feels good. One more big inhale. Stay for the exhale. And this time as you inhale, coming all the way back up to rising. Your chin is the last thing to come up. Sitting down on your heels. And go ahead and let's just take a gentle stretch here. I always like to stretch out after any type of back bending like that. Just place your left hand down next to your waist, reaching your right arm over your ear. Any month that feels good. Taking the opposite side now, right fingertips on the ground, reaching your left fingertips overhead. All right. That should have felt good. Okay, coming down onto our backs. Let's go ahead and continue. Just a little back bending, a little opening here. Before we move into any back bending, I always like just to warm up my core just a little bit. I've been doing some pretty gentle core work lately, and I feel like it's just feeling so good on my back and so good on my core. So I'm going to show you what I've been doing, and maybe that'll feel good to you. There's two options for you today. Feel free to stay here in this like mock tabletop position. You have a nice 90-degree bend in your knees and a 90-degree bend in your waist. And go ahead and we're just tapping one toe down, bring it back up. As you exhale, tapping your left toes down to the mat. When you're doing this, these little toe taps, it seems like nothing is going on, but it's actually so much work on your core. And I want you to think about pushing your entire core all the way down to the mat. You're getting rid of that gap that you have here in your spine. You're pushing your entire core down into your mat and just tapping a toe, one toe at a time. If that feels good and you want a little more, you can always scissor your legs. This always feels really good too. You're just gonna take your left leg straight and pulling that left leg towards your nose and scissoring then your right leg up, switching sides. And just moving either way, just mindfully, slowly, gracefully. Just moving one side to the other. We're just saying hello to our core, just waking it up. All right, let's do two more on each side, wherever you're at. Last one, and last one. All right, bringing your knees into your chest. Well done. From here, let's move in just to some small back bends. Again, you can come up into bridge pose if that feels good to you. You can have your feet at hip width distance, pushing down into the mat. We're just gonna go ahead and lift our hips off of the mat, walking your shoulder blades underneath you, and just pushing down into the ground to lift yourself a little higher. Go ahead and come on down. And let's just do that, incorporating our breath. So we're gonna go ahead and inhale, sweep our hips up, and exhale, we lower. Do a few more like that. Inhale, then exhale, we lower. Just, again, waking up that spine, not holding anything for too long, not forcing anything. Just inviting in some gentle movement. All right, let's do one more. If you'd like to, you can hold this for an extra breath here if that feels good. Again, just listen to your body, and exhale, we release. From here, I like to take my hands and place them on the top of my thighs, and just push my palms right into my thighs and give a little traction on my spine to feel good here. Okay, and then go ahead and take your knees into your chest. We're gonna take a little spinal twist here. So let's take both knees over to the left side. So we're looking for that 90-degree bend in our right hips, or in both hips and in our knees. And just go ahead and let them fall over to the left, taking your arm out to the right. This should feel good. You can let your gaze follow your right hand. Just take a moment to breathe. Okay, bringing both knees back to center. Maybe give them one more squeeze. This time they fall over to the left, or to the right. Gaze goes out to the left. And just really try to melt that left shoulder blade down onto the mat. And close your eyes if that feels good. Okay, bringing both knees together. Give them one more squeeze. And then go ahead and rock yourself up to a seated position, moving into just some gentle forward folds. We are gonna go ahead and let's take a wide leg forward fold together to start. So go ahead and just take both legs out nice and wide in a V-shaped position. Take a big inhale, and exhale, we're gonna fold forward. And just go wherever feels good to you. Don't force anything. There's no rush. As you exhale, see if you can melt just a little deeper. Okay, and then as you inhale, spider crawl your fingers back up. And let's go ahead and take, let's take Janu Sirsasana. So we're gonna go ahead and take our left leg forward and our right knee is bent. I'm just gonna try to sit so you guys can see me okay. So your left leg is out straight, your right leg is almost in a tree position. And you're gonna go ahead and take a moment to turn your spine or turn your chest so it's facing your left leg. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, forward fold over that left leg, and you're gonna let your head and your heart just fall wherever feels good to you. You can reach for your left foot or just have your hands along that left leg. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that you are releasing, you are breathing, and you are stretching. There's no wrong way to do this. Taking another breath here. See if you can release a little deeper on that exhale. And as you inhale, slowly walk yourself back up to a seated position. And this time, taking your right leg out and your left foot in this nice tree position. You can pull the flesh out from underneath you if you need to. And you're gonna go ahead and rotate your spine so it faces your right leg. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, forward fold over that right straight leg. Again, don't worry about where your hands go. If they just lay here next to your leg, that's perfect. If it feels good, you can reach for your foot. Either way, it doesn't matter. You should feel a nice stretch here in your QL. And your whole left side. It's so good for our back body, these forward folds. Okay, and coming back up to a seated position. Let's just take a spinal twist here. We did a little bit of twisting earlier. You can have, you know what, I'm gonna stay facing you. We're gonna go ahead and take your left leg and have it bent, and take your right foot and cross it over so it's right next to that left knee. So your right knee is pointed up towards the ceiling. Your right hand is behind your back. Take your left arm, reach it up towards the ceiling, and as you exhale, you're gonna cross that left elbow to the outside of that right knee, and use that elbow to knee connection to just see if you can twist a little deeper. Your gaze can fall over your right shoulder. Really, any variation of a twist works here. Just twist and breathe. All right, coming back to center, let's untwist and go to the opposite side. So this time, your left knee is pointed up towards the ceiling, and pull that flesh out from the right sits bone if that feels good. You're taking that left hand and placing it right behind your sacrum, reaching your right arm up towards the ceiling. Take a big inhale, and exhale, you are twisting to the left. Oh, it feels so good. I hope it feels as good for you at home as it does for me right now. It feels wonderful on my back. Okay, one more big inhale. Exhale, release, and come on back to center. And let's just take one more forward fold together. Just have our legs out long in front of us. Feeling nice and rooted in both sits bones. Taking your arms, reaching them up towards the ceiling. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, we're folding forward with a straight spine, reaching your fingertips, reach, 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 and then release your head and your neck when you can no longer reach any further forward. And again, your hands can just be right here by your knees. They can be along your legs. Maybe they're reaching for the outside of your feet. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that you're folding, you're breathing, and you're releasing. Okay, coming up slowly, let's roll all the way down into our backs. Let's give our knees one last little squeeze here. Ooh, it should feel good. And then go ahead and just release. It's coming into our final posture, Shavasana. Go ahead and just allow your body in this moment to really get comfortable. Taking any last movement you need so that you can fully be present and fully relax right here in this moment. We're just going to take a few moments here together to just breathe and absorb all the benefits of that beautiful work you just did. Very slowly and very gently begin to bring your awareness back to your breath, back to the space around you. Begin to make small movements with your fingers and your toes. And if you're ready, go ahead and you can take your arms overhead for a big stretch. Bring your knees in if that feels good. Maybe give them a little squeeze. And then let's roll on over to your right side using your right forearm as a pillow, your eyes staying closed. This is my very favorite asana, my very favorite posture. It's fetal position. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that felt good. Feel free to use this however it is that felt good to you. If there's something that felt good, hold it a little longer. If there's something that didn't, feel free to get rid of it and just make it your own. Thank you again for joining me on the mat, and I can't wait to see you back here again soon. Namaste.